Okay, guys. Hey, YouTube. I'm back here, over here on Fat for Life TV. My other. Hey, Mama Six. I'm back over here on Fat for Life TV, my original brand channel that I never would have stopped broadcasting on had it not been for haters. Haters, unfortunately, Nurse Vaughn, you about to get in the game soon. You're going to find out you're going to pick up some. No matter if you're harmless, no matter if you're non-controversial, you just have to pick up a hater. You're going to get one. Somebody going to come along and not rock with you. So somebody came along. And the crazy part, if you see this video, it's harmless. I don't believe I'm talking about any other content creator. But there's at least one content creator that I do believe, they mad. See that? This video, Midnight Mega Mint Marathon Party. That video got flagged. And see, I'm sure the person who flagged me, they want you to believe that YouTube cracking down and they don't want these type of videos on there. But if you look at Rita's videos and other messy ass videos, she on there smoking weed and doing all other kinds of things in her videos. They not getting flagged. You have to pick up a hater. Okay, so I definitely, y'all been following me long enough. I definitely done picked up a hater. I ain't gonna mention their name because I don't want to give them no excuses to come for this video whatsoever. So I'm not even gonna be playing no music. I wanted to play some music in the background because it make me nervous when when I get to talking. When I get to talking and it gets silent, it's a dead silence and I can't respond, I can't see y'all, or, ain't nobody saying nothing to me, then that's why I like the music in the background. It's like a screen, noise screen. But yeah, somebody came along and flagged my video. Now, they didn't take the video down. And if you watch it, and then if you see the title, it's a lighthearted video. I'm having a party. I wanted to pick my mint. I figure, like, ask April, she sit up and do her hair. And, Tita talks, she cleaning her kitchen. Well, I came on wanting to pick my mint. Figuring that was a boring task, and while I'm picking mint, I could hang out with my YouTube family. It was, okay, I'll read it. It says, as you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. That's the biggest lie YouTube ever tells. They do not describe in detail what they mean by that. And everybody is guessing what the line is and what line you can and cannot cross. Anyway, back to the letter. Your video, Midnight Mega Mint Marathon Party, was flagged for us to review. So this is the key word. It was flagged. It wasn't YouTube that said, oh, it's Google. Here we are, Google. We came across your video. No, it was flagged. Somebody actually took the time to flag. And let me tell you the truth about the flagging situation. Flagging is not really an easy thing to do. When you compare like doing OBS live and doing lives using your mobile device where you just press go live, you type in the title and you press the button, boom, you going live. You do a lot more steps to do the live through OBS. That's the difference between somebody just coming across the content and they thumbs it down and actually taking the time to flag it. So I'm going to educate y'all. Somebody deliberately took the time to answer all those little questions, because when you flag a video, they ask you questions. They ask you what it was for. Hey, loving my hair, how you doing, queen? I wish I could say I was coming on here for a good reason. It's not. It's because I got flagged. This reason right here. Okay, so I was just explaining that it is a difference between just thumbsing it down, you don't like the video, and flagging. Somebody has to have a thought. That thought has to have an action, and that action takes time, because that report you fill out to flag somebody, you got to ask the questions, you got to tell them why. So that takes time. And somebody took time out their day to flag my video. I feel the problem that particular somebody had with me is that they seen I was moving on from Naylove. I said, forget it. I'm not trying to keep Naylove going, at least not live. You know, I know I'm close to the 1,000 subbies, but guess what? I worked on Fat for Life TV a lot longer and a lot harder, and I should have the right to use this brand channel as my main channel, because that's what I was doing until I got cyber harassed by VS and her henchman Cynthia R. They came along and flagged up my videos. I put a whole bunch of them in private, and they didn't have nothing to do with them. No, they don't give you the courtesy of at least watching a video before they strike you or take the video down. Now, mind you, they didn't take this video down, so I'm going to finish reading it. It said, upon review. So this actually means I got reviewed by a person, a human being. So you big time if you get reviewed by a human being. Most of the time it's robots, and believe me, they're running this website with robots. Don't let them lie to you. YouTube and Google full of shit. They not gonna never tell you the real truth. But me as a techie, I watch these things, and I know for a fact, it's humanly impossible to review all the videos that get uploaded on YouTube on a daily basis. 500 hours of videos. And I'm gonna keep saying that, because you can type that in and look it up for yourself. 500 videos. 500. Just think about the number. If it was 500 1-second videos that go up every minute, you couldn't watch all them 1-second videos in 1 minute. But 500 hours, you hear me? Look it up. Google it. Google how many videos get uploaded to YouTube. How many videos, and you'll see the statistic. 500 hours of videos get uploaded to YouTube every minute. And that statistic was about 3 years ago. It's probably higher than that now. And that's why they're having the problem dealing with them millions of people who got under 1,000K subs. They bursting at the seams. They're not going to tell you the truth about that. But I am. And that's why I put that what I do in my disclaimers. I'm going to give you the real cyber harassment tea. It really hurts and it really affects people. And some people is affected by it in their bag, their coinage. Yeah, by now it's probably way more than that, Mama Six, for sure. For sure, because the statistic was more than about 2 years ago. So, and Nurse Vaughn, even if I'm being careful, you're going to have some haters come along. So you new content creators, I can't say enough. It ain't a matter of when you going to pick up a hater. It's not a matter of if, it's when. So automatically, Nurse Vaughn, you starting your channel, create you some backup channels now. Secure that name so that can't nobody else get that name. Tracy, you right, Tracy. I know I'm telling the truth. Your videos are not being observed by a person. It's not some board of YouTubers over there sitting just waiting for all these videos to come through. And at best, because I worked on the other side. I worked on the other side. I can't mention the actual companies that I work for, but I did work from home jobs, and they study this stuff. They study what it takes for people to click on things. It's the Facebook, what you see in your timeline. They study that, and companies pay big bucks to see what people do, what makes them click, what people like in their timeline. So it's not a matter of if you pick up a hater, it's when. It's when. And it don't matter if you in drama. I have a hater, obviously. Because that hater hated on a video that I ain't mentioned. Hey, Keisha, my first time seeing you live. No, it ain't. But anyway, hi, Keisha. 1922. But here, you can see in this letter, it says, upon review, we have determined that it may not be suitable for all viewers, as it has been placed behind age restriction. Now, this video, I don't believe I'm shaking my ass, but y'all could review it. It's on here. You could look it up. And the title of it is Midnight Mega Mint Marathon Party. What's interesting about this video, how I can catch my haters. Whatever hater it was, it's a hater that can't sleep at night. That's an insomniac, probably bipolar like a motherfucker. Couldn't sleep and hate. What they hate is my comments. Because see, you can't mess with me on comments, especially if I'm not lying on you. If I'm not lying on you, what can you do about my comment? Because I don't be on here cursing people out. I don't make videos talking about bitch this, bitch that, now what, and what, and what. You gonna whoop my ass, pull up, roll up. I don't have those kind of videos. So you had to have some leftover animosity to pick on this video. Because I didn't even upload this video until 2 o'clock in the morning. So you either had your ass up at that time of that day, or you got your ass up bright and early that day to flag me. Why? Why you mad? That's all I want to know. Whoever out there call themselves mad at me, why you mad? Why you mad? Is it you, Mona? That's who my guess is. I can't say. I'm just gonna say allegedly. Okay? Cause it ain't. I don't have a channel loaded with haters. I don't produce content loaded with hate. Why y'all mad? Right, Tracy? Why y'all mad? Cause I'm telling the truth. Because I'm on here telling motherfuckers the dumbest thing you could ever do is name your channel after somebody? You mad? I'm going to keep saying that, baby. I'm going to keep saying that because I'm not lying. That's why my video's still up. That's why my video's still up. They didn't take it down, but this clearly states that it was flagged. So somebody took the time to flag it. And I'm calling y'all ass out. And a lot of people love to hate on VS. I'm no fan. Trust me, I'm no fan. I'm the same me that I was from day one when I came here. So I have peeped out from the bushes and helped her with her little garden, gave her little gardening tips, and she came on and apologized. Why would she get up 2 o'clock in the morning just to flag my video where I don't mention her? I'm talking about mint. I'm having a mint party. I'm getting my little drinky drink. I don't even drink hard liquor. I'm smoking my little smoky. I'm legal when it comes to that. So what did you do really? What did you do really? You really didn't do nothing. But I'm going to expose it, and that's why I'm doing this video. I'm coming out and speaking out on the new YouTubers. My heart just goes out for y'all because I want to see you come on up through these YouTube streets. Jay, I can't speak on that because I'm no doctor and I can't do no diagnosis, but as far as I'm concerned, the bipolar people I love and had in my life, they had trouble with sleeping. Yeah, so It's not illegal to say somebody's name, okay? And as you can see, my video was not taken down. So I'm not saying anything defamatory or slanderous. You should never follow anyone that tell you to change your YouTube name. That automatically set off a major red flag. The alarms is going off. That bitch didn't give a fuck about you. Maybe TSCC did. But why? I ain't mentioned TSCC in that video. I'm talking about Mint, y'all. Do y'all get it? Mint. I got a big ass bag of Mint. And I was bored. And I was bored of picking all that Mint. My son went out there and physically picked a whole bunch of ton of Mint and filled up a big, ginormous bag, plastic bag of it, like this. You see this big, giant plastic clear bag? Can you imagine having that much Mint at one time? I could stock a store. You know what your beef is. Why you mad? That's what I want to know. Why did you get up 2 o'clock in the morning? Because I didn't even post a video till 2 o'clock in the morning. Why did you get up at 2 o'clock in the morning with flagging on your brain? It's because you're hating me. You got some hate for me. For some reason, you got some hate for me. And the only people that hate me is people who hate the truth. That's it. That's it. Only people who got mad with me or got hate towards me is because I'm telling the truth. Don't you ever follow behind somebody so blindly and don't question what they saying and what they doing. If somebody tell you to change your name to underscore anything to them, that shit don't even help them. And then they give you that bullshit about it's for branding. This is how you look up branding. If somebody really care about their brand, if they really care. Now, see, I'm just too poor. I really care. But I do know what to do. Okay? You just type in USPTO. 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 That's the United States Patent and Trade Office. If somebody really bout their brand, bout their business, they're going to be listed under there because that's what real business people do that's really care about their brand. They don't make other YouTubers follow them and put underscore under anything because, see, me as a web developer, I know what search engines look for. If I just wanted views and clicks, I could put everybody's name in. Hashtag Tracy, hashtag Jay Wilson, hashtag whoever is popular now in the title. Put it in my tags and get clicks and views. But you see what my title is. I'm not even interested in somebody who ain't interested in planting or growing. And if that means my growth is little by little in increments, so be it. So be it, because I did not come on here for popularity. I didn't come on here for clicks and views. I came on here for education, empowerment, okay? I wanted to empower people who sitting up there in chronic pain to get them an alternate solution, a way of living, okay? It wasn't until I let that damn meat go and started growing my own food, listening to Dr. Sebi, I do believe that all the food that you put in your body should be alive. See, I have picked this mint from the ground. You see how beautiful and green that is? It's still alive. And when I go and put that mint in my mango salsa, you can feel the way food is alive compared to dead, okay? You want to keep your fruits and vegetables fresh, you put it in water. These are living things. It's still living, even though I have snipped it from the ground. I have snipped it from the parent plant, okay? It's sitting in my kitchen still getting life, okay? Y'all have seen me cook cabbage and take the stump. You see that? just putting it in water. These things are alive. And see, the government done lied to you. All them Pop-Tarts and that shit that's processed and chemicaled up is designed to sit on your shelf for long periods of time. You don't know whether it's been in a factory a month or 10 months or years. And yet they pass it off as something for you to eat. I believe what Dr. Sebi was teaching us. We should be eating food that's alive. And ever since I've been eating this way, my health has changed for the better. Now, I have not gotten rid of fibromyalgia, but I can tell you today I got plenty of energy. I couldn't say that. I got diagnosed in 2000. So I've been dealing with chronic pain and fatigue for 20 years. Almost 20 years. It'd be 20 years in November. The only thing I changed is changing to eating live food that's alive. I don't mess with meat. I don't buy meat. You ain't gonna see no meat in my refrigerator. Now I fall off. I don't say I'm not perfect. You know, if I come to my people's house and that's all they made was some chicken, I'm finna eat the chicken right on with them. But believe me, my body knows the difference. When I eat chicken now, I can tell. My digestive tract, it clogs up, it stops up. Bam, I'm right back to the digestive problems I had that I was trying to get rid of. I got rid of those digestive issues when I started eating a primarily plant-based diet. That's what I'm on here about. And this was a mega mint party. Do you see the title? Mega, my midnight mega mint marathon party. Somebody got up at 2 o'clock in the morning with hate in their heart to do that. I ain't going to appeal it because you know what? One thing about it, so I'm going to give you the real true tea on this YouTube thing. Once YouTube age restricted, your motherfucking ass can't come back on here and flag it again. That's the gold stamp of approval. That means their computers are set up so YouTube, once they say okay it's age restricted, and it's still on their website, that's them saying it's okay to be on our website. So bitch, you hating ass bitch, whoever you are that came and flagged it, you can't come back and do it again, because actually that age restriction protects me. You can't come back on that one. You can't come back on that one and flag it again. So I'm going to leave it just like it is because YouTube gave me the approval. That video's still up. So you wasted your time and you wasted your energy. And what I suggest to you is to get a life. Because anytime an old lady who are just doing growing, who just showing people how to empower themselves with solar, giving them that knowledge that the average person is not giving you, and you mad, you need a life. You need a life. You hating and you jealous. You jealous of the fact that I'm too much truth for your motherfucking ass. I'm too much truth for you. That is the only person that got hate for me is somebody who hate the truth. And the truth is, you don't care about your channel if you name your channel after somebody else. And that motherfucker don't care about your channel if they ask you to name your channel after them. That's some narcissistic bullshit right there. I'm not going to diagnose nobody with no particular incident, but that is some self-centered, fucked up ass shit to ask people to do. They didn't let me know who flagged me. It doesn't say who flagged me. It just said, if you believe this is a mistake, we'd like to hear from you. To appeal this age restriction, please submit this form. Our team will thoroughly review your appeal and will contact you again very soon. So it says if a video contains nudity, pornography, or other sexually provocative content, it's less likely to be allowed on YouTube. The fact that it's still on YouTube means it's not none of those, okay? I'm having a freaking party, mint Mint Party. And I'm doing this video because I want the truth out, because ain't nobody gonna shut me up. Okay? So if you're watching this one, read my lips. My gums ain't gonna shut up. You can't shut me up. You can't make me be quiet, and you can't make me go away. I ain't going nowhere. And since I'm going through all these technical difficulties with Naylove, I'm just going to roll with Naylove with regular videos. Okay, they take longer, but I had a dream. I actually had a dream. Was that a butt pic I posted? No, this, you talking about the one that got flagged? I did post a butt pic on one of my videos. Now, I do know that was automated. That wasn't no personal person that flagged me, because I would have got a notice saying that. I did have one video with a butt pic, sure did. But YouTube, evidently they have facial recognition. They can recognize a butt. Yeah, and all they did was change the thumbnail. It wasn't nothing wrong with the actual video, because it's just me talking. But I did have it in the thumbnail. I sure did. So they recognize a butt. So technology-wise, they have advanced to the point where they can recognize. But that wasn't no person that did that. No, that was a bot. That was a bot, and they know a butt when they see it. But it's all good. That wasn't deleted from YouTube. Nobody flagged me. I actually got a letter about that. I'm just saying, you know, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? I ain't gonna waste no time with appeal, because first of all, the audio is not that great. So, you know, I'm skipping over words and stuff, and you can see it, you know, it because it was live. You know, it wasn't a steady video footage. But this is proof, because you're seeing me without no problem now, that the mobile devices just outperform. And for them to put the restriction on having 1,000K, that's just proof that YouTube can't handle. They can't handle them 500 hours of videos that get uploaded every minute. They can't handle it. And what they don't want to do is put the YouTube content creators and their stockholders in a panic by admitting that. That's what that is. That's the truth. Because you don't have that kind of restriction on Snapchat. You don't have it on Instagram. You don't have it on Facebook. You don't have to have 1,000 friends. And subs don't mean anything. When I got into the YouTube partnership, I only had 300 subs. Okay? But I had videos that was double digit. You know, 50, 20, 30, 40,000 views. Okay? So I got invited in because my views was there. My views was there, even though I didn't have the subscribers. But people ain't viewing Mint. Ain't nobody running to click on Mint. Ain't nobody running to click on growing. You know? But this was somebody that had no life. Or their whole entire life, it revolved around being popular on YouTube. And they had a problem with me. Okay? I don't think it was VS, but I wouldn't put it past, you know, TSS, because anybody who, thank you. I'm glad I learned how to do it this way, because I gave myself get up and go ability. You said, I remember you always say you do it because you like, right. I wouldn't do it at all if I didn't like it. I love technology. That's me. I've been a tech chick. If you look at my older vids, the day ones, what they followed me for, which wasn't growing, unfortunately. It wasn't for plants. I was highly technical. I mean, you can look at my intro video. That's very technical. Them shits don't just happen overnight. My video intro, that took 3 days. Over 72 hours to complete that 1 minute intro for my videos. That ain't no joke. That's highly technical. I've been here. I ain't new to this. I'm true to it. So you might think, oh, look at her videos. It's messing up. It's mucking up. It's because I'm learning the new programs. It's because YouTube keep changing their rules. Every time you look up, they got technical difficulties, as well as I'm having technical difficulties, because it's a difficulty I can't overcome unless either, one, I get people who willing to donate to me financially and help me get a open mesh Wi-Fi. Open mesh is the key word. Those things are not cheap. To get an open mesh point of access APN is $75 for like what you consider the modem, and $300 something for the nodes to put around your house so you can have internet connection even when you have poor connection in your location. I ain't got no Santa Claus or sugar daddy donating nothing like that to me. However, it's people on here who the best thing they know how to do is curse a bitch out. They got people pulling out cash money for them on the regular. Ain't nobody pulling cash money out for me on the regular to learn how to grow, to learn how to deal with chronic pain, to keep it real, to be old and aging. We could get you could get you making me blush now. You give me a sugar daddy. Okay, sis. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, them things that drag children. I don't think that's cool on any day. I don't care what anybody says to you. It's never cool to go for kids. The kids don't sign up for that. And it's the kids that kill themselves every day. That's what made me come on here publicly and show my face, because I wanted to tell the true tea about cyber harassment. The kids have not done anything. They're innocent. They're innocent. I believe without a shadow of a doubt, no matter who come and disagree with me, kids is off limit. The reason why the laws is on the books at all, that we actually have, that grown-ups benefit from, is all the kids who took their own life due to harassment. Smaller things than what I'm going through. I've been going through this for years. It's always somebody came along with some hate. They got some hate for me for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Whatever the reason was, whether you meet me online or you meet me in real life, I'm the same. I'm not fake. I don't know how to do fake. I'm ADD shit. I can't keep up with lies, okay? I be done forgot what the fuck I lied about and what lie I got to tell on top to keep that lie going. Okay, so I stick with the truth because the truth works for me. And the only person that got a problem with me is because I stick with the truth. Shush Trish, you said that's why I rock with you forever. All right. Yeah, it's unacceptable behavior, Shush Trish. Very unacceptable. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that one. The only reason why we have the laws on the books that we do is because so many kids took their life due to cyber harassment. You know what firsthand how hard it is to help our kids? Yeah. I know firsthand. Not only did I raise kids, but I have been in contact with kids that have been cyber harassed. They don't know how to handle it. They fragile. They have a fragile psyche and development. Oh my God, I just saw that, the Central Park 5. Them was kids going into Rikers Island in jail as adults, 16, 15, 14, going to jail. God bless them. He kept them here and alive to the point that they could see a day where they were exonerated. But it's kids are way more fragile, and they take their lives on a regular, on some shit somebody done said to them on the internet. Now, I had been away from IT. I've been in the IT field over 20 years. And in the midst of my retirement, uh, involuntary retirement. It's retirement as a direct result of having disability. So I don't understand nobody who got a swelled brain, a fucked up back, fibromyalgia, and you on here every day for hours. I can't. I can't. I cannot. So, you a miracle. You can do all that, and you got all that, baby. My fibromyalgia set my motherfucking ass down, and I fought and fought to keep my job and kept coming back to be employed gainfully. Cause who wants to be out of work? Who wants to live in poverty? Who wants to lose their livelihood and glory? Okay, and I have skills that still prized skills of today. Computer skills, you still can get a job, baby, with the skills I got. Okay, so I'm not unemployed because I can't get a job, and I'm unemployable because I ain't got the skills, baby. I'm highly skilled. I'm highly skilled. Okay, but fibromyalgia set my ass down. Even when I had a husband helping me, that fucking my fibromyalgia said, "Bitch, why you didn't get it last time? You didn't catch on last time you tried to work. You didn't catch on last time, bitch. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work." So I don't believe nobody got a bad ass back, because I just fell recently. I fell and hurt my back. It took a year to recover from just falling, and I don't have no nerve damage and nerve problem. I have a good back, else I couldn't twerk at all. That's the one thing I can say. My back is strong. But it took a year to recover from that back injury from falling. I had to go to physical therapy and everything. So I don't, and I stopped driving 10 years ago because fibromyalgia alone, without nothing else, fucked me up as far as when it comes to driving. Okay? But I got back in the game, and I'm on this thing at all because somebody put a gun up to my head. And I really did see my life flash in front of me. Okay? That shit really happened. That shit really does happen. Your life flashes before your eyes. And I said, oh my God. I've been sitting up here living a recluse life because people steady inviting me. So I'm a likable person, and people invite me to places and faces all the time. You know, as soon as I got into the solar field, I was invited to a solar shindig where I was rubbing shoulders with the legislators, okay? The movers and shakers in the industry. And they thought I was in the business already because the way I presented myself, I looked professional. They thought I was already in the field. No, it was just me desperately seeking a conversation with one other person who talked about solar. So not only do I have employable skills from the past, being an IT professional, I added to that. Now, when I left the workforce originally and came back to school, I went to school for forensics. And the reason why I went is because I heard a news story where a baby killed herself. And I didn't know what had happened. I was like waiting for, the rest of the story, And as the story broke more and more, come to find out, it was a grown-ass woman who bullied this 11-year-old baby to death. To death. And the lady was a friend of the family. She was a friend of the family online with that kind of fuckery. And I said, oh no, I want to go into forensics. So I went into forensics. That was my, I went back to school to the International Academy of Design and Technology, and I picked that school on purpose because I have an art side. Y'all done seen my artsy and creative side. So I was rubbing shoulders and having a great time being in a space where technology and art was side by side. And the artsy people are also the techie people. This is true. This is true, okay? And I'm going to keep on being visible. I come on here so I wouldn't be invisible. When that boy put a gun up to my head and I thought that was my last day, I said, I'm going to stop being invisible because all my disabilities are invisible. I've had people say stupid things like, oh, I see you on there twerking. How is you disabled? I was like, well, what is you looking for? What do disabled mean to you? Do it mean you have to have a cane? Which technically now I do walk with a cane. I need a cane for balance, okay? But that don't mean I can't twerk, okay? I could twerk. I still walk with a cane. What do disabled look like? It look like this. You can't see it. And I got tired of being invisible. That's why I came to these YouTube streets to tell my story and stop being invisible. Because I was notorious for somebody say, you okay? And I say, yeah, I'm okay. And really, I ain't okay. I'm in misery. I'm in unbearable pain. And I still deal with chronic pain. I have 2 bad knees, plantar fasciitis in my foot, a bad hip, and a bad shoulder, carpal tunnels in my wrist. You can't see that. You can't see that. You can't see none of them. A lot of people, you said that's Virgo behavior. Yeah, because I'm smart. I claim that part of Virgo. A lot of people are ignorant about disabilities, ignorant, closed-minded, and unsympathetic. You're right. Because I have people that ask me, well, why you can't just walk back up here? I just walked to your store. I don't want to walk back up there because it was painful. I have to stop every 2 blocks so I could get to your store. And they'll say dumb stuff like that. Just come on back up to. Oh my God. I be doing Elizabeth sometimes with stuff people ask me. The twerk videos, they'll see a twerk video say, woo, the video only 3 minutes. Woo, can you do another one? But they don't know that 3-minute video took 3 hours to upload. It took 3 hours to stage it so that I wouldn't get caught doing it. Because I ain't trying to do that around my family. And then they consume it in 3 minutes and say, ooh, you got another one? Send me another one. I had somebody say, send me all your videos. What? I said that is definitely ignorance of technology to the umpteenth degree, okay? People ain't donate to me, okay? They not donate to me because I don't have the reads for nobody, okay? All I want you to do is read, because reading is fundamental. The real read is, it ain't cool. It ain't cool for cyber harassment. This is harassment. This is what harassment look like. Somebody wasted their time to flag my video that has no nudity, no sexuality, nothing. And what y'all don't know about my story that I haven't really put in full detail, but I got all the signs today that is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, is doing my documentary. I plan to do my documentary to tell you the real story. You ain't been bullied. If you just been bullied by a character like V.N. Simone, you ain't been bullied till you been bullied by YouTube. And I'm going to show you just how they bullied thousands of people was harmed exactly like I was. And that's the truth that makes me a threat. See, don't nobody hate me but somebody who don't want the truth out. Facts. That's the truth. Because I'm a good person. I'm good people. Everybody who ever met me, whoever been in my presence, whoever been in my content, I ain't got no string and load of enemies and people out there hate my guts and wish I never came along and can't wait to fight me and pull up on me. I don't generate that kind of karma. I don't. The only people who hate me is people who don't like the truth. That's it. That's it. I became a threat to YouTube because I was their truth. I'm their truth that they don't want revealed. And thanks to seeing everything happen for a reason, because I couldn't get my proof just by telling my story like I'm telling you now. I couldn't get my proof. It took them Lipstick Alley chicks who was so obsessed with clumping me with VS. Like everybody old, everybody who said anything nice to VS had to be a follower, a cult, caught up and following her like a cult. They couldn't just be an individual that came on there and said, okay, she funny. Okay, you can actually sing. Okay, I mean, well, it explains why they call her J Dummy, because you didn't recognize a real one. A real one. Real one over here. Okay, I'm not gonna steal you wrong. I don't have no reason to lie. What would be my motivation? Clicks and views? I ain't getting clicks and views by telling the truth. People want to shut me up, even though I only have a few subscribers. You just found out it was her all along and JoJo? And all I got to say to that is her loss. Your loss. Because I'm a real one. Your loss. Because I'm a real one. You dragged me into that bullshit. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't love nobody like that. I love me some Prince, but I don't follow his ass like that, okay? And the closest I came to being fanatical was in my college years, where I had Prince posted up all over my wall. But I'm 57, okay? Way past that age. I don't follow nobody like that. I'm solo dolo. But anyway, it helped me. Everything happened for a reason. It helped me get the evidence I needed against YouTube. And YouTube is the one that don't want the truth out. I feel like that's why I'm going through some of that stuff on They Love. Because I feel like I am being watched by YouTube. They waiting for me to come out. That took my picture and included it in the TSCC group. They like that. And them grown-ass women. To me, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to see grown-ass women behaving like that. They might say the same thing about me. I'm a granny. I got grandkids. Why you on here twerking? But you know what? It was the doctors, you know, for every young bitch that said, sit your old ass down, it was a doctor saying, no, bitch, get your old ass up. That's your problem. Fuck you mean? The doctors are saying that. That's what the doctors are saying. Get your old ass up. These sedentary lifestyles behind these computers all the time is killing us. And, you know, these young people that's, you know, coming up behind me, you better hope you get as many years as I got. Okay? You better hope, because all of y'all sitting up in front of screens like this all day long, you going to have carpal tunnels in your 30s. You going to have that shit in your 30s. You ain't going to even make it to 50. You going to be in your 30s all fucked up and crooked up, okay? Because this is all you know. Head in the screen like this all day. For every bitch that said, sit your old ass down, it was a doctor that said, get your old ass up. Get your old ass up. You got to get up. That's why I started gardening, because I got to get up in front of this computer screen. I can't be in front of that screen all day. I cannot. So I get up. I get fresh air. I watch the wildlife. I see how the birds come along. I see how the bees didn't come because we fucking them up with the cell phones. We didn't hardly get no bees last year. I had to go out there and make my zucchini have sex. Because we killing the bee population with these radio waves in the cell phones. We never think about the long-term consequences of our behaviors now. That's why I've been preaching about solar. That's why I've been preaching about growing your own food. We can have a natural disaster, and none of us would know how to survive. Most of us don't even know what it's like to cook anything. All you know is pulling up to McDonald's. You know everything on that damn menu. Nobody sews clothes anymore. That's including me. I know how to sew. People that asked about my well, I'm willing to teach people. I'm gonna get around to that. But my announcement in this one is to let people know I didn't just fall off. I am gonna pull back. I'm not eligible to be TSCC. I would only give VS instructions. I tried to give VS instructions. But see, when I tried that, some other alley cats came along and made it more than what it was. I was just a person watching. That's it. That's it. That's all. I don't pledge no allegiance to nobody. Not Trump, not Obama. I love my Obama. Obama, my president. Trump ain't. I don't pledge no allegiance to nobody. But they love me. God first and then me. After that, I don't do that one. I don't do that one. I always been independent like that. And like I said, what motivated me to go back to school in my old age was seeing a 11-year-old take her life. That baby took her life. You going to convince me Trump is my president? Now, I'm going to give you, Trish, I'm grown woman enough to say, I really gave him the benefit of the doubt. I went so far as to read his autobiography, because I'm not one of them. I'm not going to just jump on the hate Trump bandwagon until he give me something that make me look at him side eye. So I didn't just automatically think he just racist and all that. Okay, I didn't do that one. You could look at my video where I actually do talk about Trump. Me and my son went and got the his autobiography and read how he used to sit in Norman Vincent Peale. That's a famous spiritual leader that everybody from Oprah to T.D. Jakes loved this man, Norman Vincent Peale. And this little boy was raised in that environment, and they said he would stay in that sermon. They had to pull him out. He was so mesmerized by Norman Vincent Peale. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give this Trump the benefit of the doubt. Only thing got me looking sideways is Trump is because he coming on there talking about get the coal miners their jobs back. No, don't get them their jobs back. Go and retrain them in solar and get this country clean. We don't need to be fighting over that oil. China is not making that mistake. They're not going to be on that war on oil, okay? And our so-called used to be allies, they backing up from America because they not going to be in that war on oil either. So I hope him and his administration get that part together. You need to be sending them coal miners out there to be retrained in clean energy. Teach them motherfuckers how to mine silicon, which is everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, maybe it is, because he know how it is dealing with the white man. He been walking in that world, and maybe maybe that is his little strategy. I ain't heard him say nothing about solar. Maybe it's because I've been off the TV too long, because I ain't had no television in years. So I might have to check it out. Who don't want clean energy? Trump? I don't think they do, because we already passed. You said Trump is more black than Clinton? Hey, I don't know neither one, so I can't speak on that. But I'm not one of those who just blindly follow anyone without getting my facts. So I did do my research on Trump, and I didn't automatically clump him as a racist, I didn't do that. A lot of people love to say that, and I think a lot of racist people embraced him. But I don't think he calls those people racism. That's just living in this world, okay? When I see Trump pushing those jobs for clean energy and solar, I will change my attitude about him. Okay, to me, he moving too slow. We should have been building solar panels here in America. Nurse Vaughn, you said it's definitely a method to Trump madness. It's most definitely. Hey, I hope so. I was with it. I didn't vote for him though. I ain't gonna say I'll tell that lie. I did not vote for him. I did give him the benefit of the doubt. I went third party because I'm with the Green Party and their philosophy about clean and getting this country on clean energy and saving this earth. So I went with them. But I didn't just automatically rule Trump out and did not automatically clump him as a racist. And I did really resent the climate in this town where you had to be afraid if you was a black person, if you even dare mention you for Trump. Now that I feel that right there, that part, that's some bullshit. You said you didn't vote for anyone, but I will vote for him next time. We'll see. He'll get my vote if he get these energy jobs going. If I see the community, if I see my neighborhood and all I'm hearing is hammering and nails and ratchets going because they putting solar panels up on our houses, he'll get my vote too. I ain't afraid to say that. I ain't afraid of no Olivia coming for me because I dare mention Trump. I thought that was some bullshit, okay? I don't go for them motherfuckers that be calling themselves conscious, but then you still tearing each other down. You sleep as hell to me. How's that woke? If you tearing your fellow man down, you sleep as hell, okay? You ain't woke at all. And in my opinion, I'd rather be informed than woke, okay? There is a difference. So I hope to see some solar jobs happening in this country. Now, it's 75,000 positions that need to be filled in this government, and they don't even foresee filling them all by 2050. That's how broad and immense the solar energy field is. I was mute about my thoughts regarding Trump until last November. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more looking into Trump. I'm gonna see, cause I'm gonna get on the side of whoever pushing the policies that I believe should be being pushed. I don't give a fuck who they are. If it's Trump, I'm just like here in Illinois. JB is connected to the mob. That's right. You still pretty. You still pretty. The mob, JB, a governor here in Illinois, he connected to the mob, and there's some other scandals that went down, but that motherfucker wanted to legalize cannabis, so he got my vote, okay? So if Trump come out there and say cannabis is legal federally, he gonna get my motherfucking vote, okay? Yes, he will. Trump sure will. Sure will. And the reason why I'm so strong on this whole thing about voting and hate the sleep so-called conscious motherfuckers talking about, oh, I don't vote because they ain't gonna never change. No, they ain't gonna never change because I watched 5 judges. You hear me? 5 judges walk into their position unchallenged. And that shit ain't no black thing, it ain't no white thing. This is a predominantly white town that people have become so apathetic in as far as the political process that 5 judges walked into their position for 6 more years. They got their job 6 more years. Even if they have a fucked up track record, they could have been 3 strikes you out. Their policies could have been putting more black people away. But how you gonna keep that from happening if you don't even participate in the process? No, ma'am, Pam. I wouldn't be a Democrat. They lost my vote. Y'all can look at my video on Fat for Life TV. Type in Trump. Fat for Life TV Trump. I'm talking about that. I'm actually recording me and my son coming out the voting booth, pissed off that the Democrats been getting my votes all these years, systematically, like a zombie. They'll never get it again. They'll never get it again automatically. I think that's one of my best videos. I got music and got the editing and everything going on in that one. The one where I'm talking about Trump. Go check it out. It's still relevant today. It's still relevant. So I'm going to go by policy. Zombies and sleepwalking constantly. Constantly. I'm embarrassed when I go over to Facebook and I try to strike up a conversation about solar with a bunch of ass worshipers. I can't get past the ass part. That's not good, y'all. That's not a good thing. You know? And I had that 15 seconds of fame where I blew up. My videos were so popular, you know, I got into the YouTube partnership program. I had that 15 seconds of fame. Guess what? I don't like it. I don't like being famous. I don't like, you know, I'm not desperately seeking attention. Never have. Never been that type. And it was just overwhelming. I was an old lady that couldn't keep up. I prided myself on responding back to anybody who would watch my videos. I would say, thank you, and thanks for watching, and thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate you. And before it got to be overwhelmed. Oh yeah, they will drag you for forward thinking, but they can drag me because this bitch gonna be out there building a solar panel. I'm gonna look all hella eccentric, okay? But you gonna see this black bitch out there building her own motherfucking solar panel system, okay? And teaching the future solar engineers, bringing them in. Because you better believe I was teaching my grandbabies this stuff, and they was picking it up like a sponge. Picking it right up. They not, the photovoltaics, they know what that means. That ain't no foreign word. When I said that to a bunch of ass worshipers, they actually thought I was making the word up. That's embarrassing. You a grown ass man, and instead of you actually looking up to see if that's a real word, you come on there and say you making it up. I'm making it up. Can't be like that. You can't be chasing that ass and you sleep like a motherfucker. Can't do it. That's why we got to hush and move before they shut the truthers down here. So I'm pulling back, y'all. I just filled out my special accommodations request form because I am disabled. I have a disability. I'm about to take my certification exam. Our kids don't do anything to survive forever. So, yeah. I am. This is the first step. I'm getting certified in solar. I'm going to get certified. And once I get my certification, I'll be like Harriet Tubman, trying to bring my people in. And I kept looking at the crowd that follow me. And I see the conversations that I'm having in all these groups on Facebook and different various places I've been in these internet streets. And by and large, I already know most of us gonna perish. The ones that I'm gonna focus on is the people who are already appreciative about life. And that's gonna be the homeless people, the ex-foster kids, and the ex-felons. When I seen the Central Park 5, that reawakened my energy all over again. That's who I'm going to focus on, because they the only ones, to me, going to have the right attitude, because they already humble. Life has already humbled them. They don't think nobody owe them shit Because life done already smacked them in the ass and told them in the rudest of fucking way nobody owe you a goddamn thing. And then by them having that attitude, they know that nobody owe them nothing, they gonna be just that more appreciative. The people who ain't never been through something, they the arrogant ones. Oh, that crazy old lady, what she talking about? She ain't talking about shit. She boring. She boring. See, all you motherfuckers that want to be entertained all the time, y'all gonna perish first. Because you looking to be entertained all the time. You ain't looking forward to a future. Yes, thousands of offenders in jail, not just the Central Park Fire. I know that. That's why my heart was breaking when I saw that. It's like they just the lucky ones who actually got out. It's a whole bunch of us up in the, and for weed at that. And I resent going to these dispensaries, getting my weed, and all these white motherfuckers, they got farms already, and they already got product to provide to the dispensaries, while our motherfucking people locked up for less than this. When I seen a man, he done spent 14 years for less than this. This is less than this. Did 14 years for less than this. For less than this. Right, the veterans too. My focus is going to be on the disenfranchised. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to have my little trailer, a solar trailer training, and I ain't going to be like Umar Johnson. I'm not going to need $5 million to teach a motherfucker about solar. I promise you I'm going to get that shit done for way less money. And domestic violence survivors, right? Yep, them too. Them too. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Ex-foster child, ex-survivor of domestic violence. I fit both of those profiles. And so I'm dedicated to uplifting them. I'm dedicated to that. That's why your organization intrigued me, Shush Trish, because you're in the same lane. So we're gonna be crossing paths. We're gonna be crossing paths. I'm not gonna give away all my secrets, but I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna let you know what I'm actually working with. And all I got to say is the ones who snooze on me, it's gonna be your loss. Aging out youth population, yeah. I'm one of those that became homeless. That's why homeless means something to me. My foster mother passed away. I didn't have no place else to go. I was actually homeless and ended up going into Job Corps. This is after college. I was smart enough to get in college at the age of 16, but I wasn't ready for college at 16. I didn't want to leave my mother's house. I wasn't ready. Nobody prepared me for college in terms of socially. 16 with a bunch of grown motherfuckers, I wasn't ready. But ended up homeless. Because you can't make a mistake as a foster child and be able to run back to your mother. My mother passed away. My foster mother passed away in my first year of college. So I didn't have a foster mother to run back to, and I found myself homeless. Okay? And if it wasn't for Job Corps, I would still probably be on the streets. In terms of back then. Because I didn't have nobody to turn to. Job Corps saved my life. I picked up the skill. I picked up the skill of typing because I found out in the rudest way that having said you went to college, you got 611 degrees. Don't nobody care how many colleges you went to. They want to know what skills you got. What skills you got, bitch? So many just like you that share the story but not outcome. You are so yeah, I'm very blessed. I definitely know I'm blessed and highly favored. My outcome could have been so way worse. I could have been on drugs. I could have had 7 babies like my mama did. Okay? So Job Corps saved my life. I picked up the skill of typing Because I could type 70 words a minute. That's what opened the doors to computers. That's how I got into the computer field, as an indirect result of going to Job Corps and getting the skill of typing. They would accept anybody in front of a computer if you could type. Typing was the most important skill you needed to have in order to get into the computer field. And I got into that field and flourished. In fact, I didn't go back to college to get my degree to after 10 years of working in the computer field, in the information technology field. I got tired of people saying, when did you really work? Because I worked as a contract employee. And they would say, when did you really work? And I'd be like, I've been really working all this time. So I went and got a degree to back up my skill. Your program is very similar to Job Corps. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Job Corps saved my life, and any program that's similar, that's what I want to do too. And me, when it comes to solar, I'm gonna bring the education to them. So if you're way in a rural town, hick town, and you can't access solar, I'm gonna bring it to you. If you in the hood and you can't get a bus pass to come to some class every day, I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna be driving my little solar trailer to the people who really need it most, because it's the poor people who need freedom from solar enslavement, energy, power enslavement the most. It shouldn't just be the well-to-do people who can afford the solar panels. It should be everybody. Poor people should be able to get energy from the sun for free, because 1 hour of energy from the sun is enough power to power the whole entire earth for 1 year. 1 hour of sun, 1 year of energy for the whole world. Not just one town, the whole entire globe. Why are we still using coal? Why are we still using coal? But people ain't woke to that. And one reason why they ain't woke, because it's a busybody on here begging, all the time begging for a hand up out their problems. Begging all the time. Begging you with their 6 figure and 6 degrees. Begging you for your money out your pocket. You going to your 9 to 5, don't know how you gonna keep your lights and gas on, because the man said, I ain't gonna take a piece of it. I can't take a payment, not a little bit, not a piece of it, not a part of it. Ain't nobody lining up to sign up and pay my light bill. So I went back to school to learn solar. I brought my electric way down, but my water was high, because I'm out here growing. I'm growing, and I use water to relieve pain, so I ain't gonna get that up. But my bill is high, and ain't no way my energy bills should be higher than my living bills. My energy bills is higher than my rent. Do that make sense to you? Makes no sense to me. So you gonna see me on here all the time talking about that. And I don't care if people think it's boring. I don't care. Because see, one thing about my videos, people come up on my videos years later and they'll say, I know this late, but girl, you so inspired me. Girl, I know this already happened, but you are such an inspiration to me. Girl, I know you've been talking about gardening for a while, but you know, I just started my garden. I know my videos gonna stand the test of time. Yeah, I need a water well. I do. I wish I knew how to dig one. I sure be. I'm one of them. I would dig a goddamn well on that ass, okay? Hey, I love you too, Sis Trish. You make me happy too. I'm always appreciative of you showing up. We're going to get Nay Love together. See, I'm going to work around their ass. See, they think they got me down, trying to hold me back. Hey, I'm just not going to do the lives. I'm going to still be posting my videos. And I'm going to go ahead and get back to my editing because a bitch do know what she doing about that. You may not think so, but you could check out some of my old day one videos. I was on it. I know how to do the editing. I'll just come back with regular videos, keep uploading them until I do the slow creep up to 1,000. And then I'll come right on back at 1,000, going live on the mobile phone, y'all. Going live on the mobile phone, y'all. Going live on the mobile phone, y'all. That's it. That's all that's going to happen. You said, yeah, that's right. I'm going to keep on pushing, Nurse Vaughn. You said you are a symbol of hope for me on these YouTube streets. Yeah. Look at you. You got your little 1,000. You was out there in the streets working hard, girl. I'm proud of you. And the only reason why I haven't pushed more, because I am an old lady full of fibromyalgia. I can't do it. I really have a fucking life. I really have to get back to my real life that I be fucking up when I waste so much time on these YouTube streets. So, y'all gonna see me fall back. I'm going to pull back, but I just wanted to let y'all know what happened. I'm not running away. So, bitch, whoever you was, and I don't care if you're a man or a woman, I'm still calling you a bitch. You sat up there and put your raggedy, ratchet ass finger up there to flag me. Oh, baby, I'm just going to come back harder. That means numbers. I'm talking about purpose. Yeah. Right. Me too. I'm the same way. I'll be the same way. Trish, I will be the same way at 1 million. At 1 million. And then I know that I can post the same content that I was posting day one and still blow up. But I'm bored with that, to be quite honestly. I put a new one up on Facebook, and what do you know? Them niggas all flying to the inbox. Can't wait to holler at me. Ooh, I like your video. But if I put a post up about solar, crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp. Silence. Can't be like that. Can't be like that. You can't be so sleep that you don't see nothing about me but the booty. You snooze and you gonna lose. You gonna lose. Yeah, patience is a virtue, and I'm glad I got it. That done saved me from a lot of stuff. And you can't be a grower and don't have patience. Look at that. That's a cabbage. I took the stump. I wanted y'all to see that for real. That's for real. I bought this glass jar. I wish I had bought 3 of them now. I have started growing a whole new plant from the stump of a cabbage. Got to have patience, because this is a slow process. It don't happen overnight. You have to wait. It does not happen overnight. All you blow up people, you're bragging on your overnight success. I want to see you 10 years from now. I want to see if you still pulling them same numbers 10 years from now. Don't you see the big YouTubers coming down to the little YouTubers slumming? Because they run out of creativity. Hey, Keisha, 1922, you said I grew some flowering cabbages. They are aren't they pretty? I mean, these are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So pretty. I just enjoy watching it grow. I just enjoy watching it grow. And you see what I did? Ain't no special. Ain't nothing special to this. All you see is water. This plant is living from water. Okay? It's doing its thing. I wish I had got 3 glass jars like that. Look at that. It's so pretty. Those leaves are so gorgeous. That's from a stump. You see, that's a stump from a cabbage plant. The cabbage you buy in the store, in the grocery store, you chop it all off and cook it up and eat it up. And I don't know how y'all make it. You know, back in the day, my mama taught me with bacon. I've been trying to expand my knowledge on that and use other things. But yeah, you take a stump from a cabbage and you can grow a whole nother plant. Yeah, photosynthesis helps too. Now this one is about ready to come out, because you see how much roots under there? This is completely rooted, and you see all those roots. It's ready to go on and be planted. But I enjoyed watching it get to this point. I really did. This is beautiful to me. This is beautiful. I'm just gonna repot this in a bigger pot and go from there. And y'all, I showed y'all my plant, the bigger one. Although the bigger one going through hell, because I had a little caterpillar going to town on my cabbage. They got to eat too, but they better leave my cabbage alone. So I got it all doused up with diatomaceous earth so that them crawling insects will leave my cabbage alone. Yeah, that caterpillar was going to town, messing me up. My mince and my cabbage, child. And I didn't even know it was in there, because you couldn't tell it was green. It looked just like the plant. I didn't know it was a caterpillar on that mint until it moved. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, he was hungry. That was a hungry caterpillar tearing it up. Okay, he found my cabbage and went to town. I was mad. You can't mess with a big girl and her food now. You cannot mess with a big girl and her food. Them fighting words. You eat my food? Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to say my 2 cents. I don't want nobody to get alarmed if they don't see me coming on live. It's just me pulling back because I'm getting ready to take my solar exam. That's important to me. NABCEP is the North American Board of Certified Energy Practitioners. I'm trying to get this done. And if you know anybody who going for their solar test, you can tell them to holler at me, FatForLifeTV@Outlook.com. We could be study buddies. Okay? So we finna get this done. So I had to put in my paperwork to get a reasonable accommodation, because I do have a real disability, attention deficit disorder, which I didn't know that's what I was suffering from when I was younger. Had I known, that's what I would have done, because I always screw up tests because they timed, and anxiety fucks me up. So I didn't know why I would get A's in the class and then fuck up the test. How do you do that? It wasn't until I got diagnosed at the age of 35 years later that I realized that's what I was dealing with. So it's not all things is not dealt with by pills. And that's how I'm dealing with it. I'm going to be putting in my application. And I want to say, I wanted it to be I wanted to take the test on my son's birthday, June 16th. But it ain't going to be enough time. I got to submit the doctor paperwork to verify that I have that disability. And so I got to leave time for that. So I'm going to say about July 15th is about when I'm going to schedule for me to take the test. Because I want to give myself, enough time to turn in paperwork to get the accommodation that I need for my particular disability. And then I'm going to knock that sucker out to ballpark. Next time y'all see me, well, I'm going to be posting up videos. I just ain't going to come on live. I'll come back live on Fat for Life TV and still say, go show some love to Nayla. If you see this video, go over there to Nayla and subscribe. She only need 1,000. I'm only a few hundred away from that. Show some love to Nayla. And I'll come back live on that, because I would like to show y'all, my gardening tours. I can't do that. I can't take the laptop out there. And I'm tired of fooling around with OBS. I'm just sick of it. My laptop don't have as good a reception unless somebody donate me a, a high power reception for internet connection. I gotta do what I gotta do. So anyway, till I see you again, peace and love. To the next video. Bye, y'all. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciated it and enjoyed this conversation.